Hi everybody, Melissa from CloudMom.com. Hope you're doing great today. This vlog is really just to share some thoughts I've had recently about this whole overscheduling issue. I've talked about it a lot on CloudMom.com and just some sort of things I've noticed witnessing my kids over the course of the summer. We had a busy summer. My kids did a few different camps. They did a Spanish camp, they did a soccer camp, they did something where they were doing some swimming. They've been pretty busy. And at the end of the summer, we don't start school till quite late. So we had a couple weeks where they really weren't doing much of anything. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, what am I going to do with them? I'm so busy. I've got all this stuff to organize for the fall. I've got my work. What am I going to do with my kids? And what are they going to do? And basically what happened is they ended up doing pretty much close to nothing, but having fun and like running around the house and coming up with like weird and random stuff. So one day one of my sons made like a secret code and he was like writing things with numbers and boxes all over these pieces of paper. I have no idea what the code is. The other day my son comes in, he's like, Mommy, can we cut our t-shirts? I'm like, yeah, whatever. I was in front of the computer and they ended up cutting these undershirts. They're just ones that I buy at the supermarket, and writing on them with letters and making a team, called the Poison Ninjas, and like running around and pretending to be playing sports, on the part of this team. And these are just like two tiny examples, but the point is like they really actually still were doing cool things. They were coming up with all these fun little creative things that they wouldn't have done had they been in a camp all day. And earlier this summer, I actually had coffee with an old friend. I'm like, she's a really nice girl, and she's a really nice woman. I'm like, what does your girl do? And she's like, oh, she does badminton after school. I'm like, badminton? Okay, I'm not dissing badminton, but I just thought it was interesting. I don't know another child who only does badminton once a week. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Don't you worry that she's not learning like soccer or music or piano? She's like, well, you don't do all those things and you're fine. And I'm like, that's true. And she's like, she's just tired after school and she likes to rest and have fun. And if she does all those things, she's not going to have time to just relax and enjoy herself a little bit before she does her homework. And why does everybody need to do everything anyway? And I just think that's like so interesting. Why do kids need to do everything? And maybe in trying to do everything, they're missing out on just being able to learn on their own how to enjoy themselves, which is like so important, because if you're an adult and you could be like a great piano player or like kick the best soccer ball in the world, but if you don't know how to have fun and enjoy yourself and just be like happy hanging out, you're not going to be a happy person. That's what I think. So anyway, it was just a really interesting thing. I think next summer we're going to cut it back even more. And going into this year, I'm trying to cut back even more on the busyness to give them that downtime. And I've also noticed that they're more relaxed. So anyway, please share your experiences with your kids over the summer. What did they do? Were they in camp? Were they not? How did they fill their time? Do you think it was good for them? Do you like to give them a lot of downtime? How does it work? I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I really, really appreciate it. It's been such an amazing journey for me to be able to share things from my own life and what's gone on with my babies with you guys on my site and on YouTube. I really appreciate your watching, and I will see you next time.